Hey, how's it going, guys? Kotamush back at it with a $3,000 gaming PC build. I've been being requested to do this video for a very long time. It seems like every day I get more and more requests to do one of these overkill style builds. Before I get into this video, I just want to say that if you're looking to run games at 1080p or even 1440p at 60 frames per second, this build is way overkill. There's no need to buy a build like this. Check out one of my $1,000 builds or even my $1,500 build if you want to spend, more than $1,000. But this build is so overkill. I don't expect anyone watching to buy this build, but I've been being requested just to do this video for shits and giggles, so I'm gonna do it. So let's get right into this with the CPU. I went with the Intel Core i7-5820K 3.3 GHz 6-core processor. Now this is a 6-core processor and it has hyper-threading, so this is a beast in gaming and editing. In editing, this thing is an absolute monster because it does have 6 physical cores, but it also has 6 virtual cores, which in gaming, it's not going to take advantage of that too much, but in video editing, this thing's going to be a beast. It's also the 5820K, so while it comes stock at 3.3 GHz, we're also going with a Corsair H100i liquid cooler for the CPU cooler, and you can overclock the hell out of this CPU to like 4 GHz, 4.5, whatever you want, and you'll be running at a dream scenario with a 6-core processor at a really high clock rate. For the motherboard, I went with the MSI X99 as Gaming 7 ATX LGA 2011-3 motherboard. This is an awesome motherboard for around $238. It has 8 RAM slots up to DDR4 3000, max memory of 128 GB of RAM. You have crossfire support, 3-way SLI support, 8 SATA 6 gigabit per second ports, just loaded with features. Also, if you buy this motherboard on Newegg right now, you get a free SteelSeries Siberia V2 full-size headset. That's a $120 value. Those are actually the headsets I use, and you're getting them absolutely free with a $230 motherboard, so that's a pretty great deal as well. And that headset is awesome. I highly recommend it. The Siberia is a great series of headsets from SteelSeries, and you're getting it absolutely free with this awesome motherboard, so no reason to turn it down. Great motherboard from MSI, and it looks aesthetically fantastic. For the RAM, I went with G.Skill Ripjaws Series 16GB, 4GB sticks running at DDR4 2400 MHz, $175 for this RAM. Yeah, I could have gone with 32GB in an overkill style build like this, but I opted not to. 16GB is more than enough for video editing, gaming. Most games only require 8GB right now, so 16GB is fine, but like I said, the motherboard has 8 RAM slots, so you can easily upgrade that too, but, 16GB is more than enough, trust me. And this is DDR4 2400 MHz, so that's great, and for $175, this was a decent deal for the build. For storage, so for the hard drive, I went with the Seagate 2TB hybrid internal hard drive. Hybrid drives are a combination of SSDs and HDDs. They use the NAND flash technology, and they use mechanical technology as well. So it's not as fast as an SSD, but it's not as slow as a regular mechanical hard drive as well. It's $90 for 2TB, solid deal, and it boots up really quickly, and it works really well, so 2TB for $90 is a solid deal. But that hard drive is going to be for all your excess media. For your main SSD, you're going to get the Samsung 850 EVO-Series 500GB 2.5-inch solid-state drive for $220. That's a great deal for a 500GB SSD. You're going to put your OS on there. For a lot of people, you could probably even opt out the Seagate 2TB. 500GB is probably enough for a lot of people, but I still wanted to get the 2TB just because I think for most people, 500GB is still cutting it close because a lot of games these days, 60, 70 gigabytes. So you still have the 2TB to keep all your excess media on. So for the big spender of the build, for the video card, I went with the Asus GeForce GTX 980 4GB in 3-way SLI. So 3 of them. They're $550 each. You're putting them in 3-way SLI. Just absolutely overkill. Like, I guess if you're playing in 4K, this will be great, but this is absolutely overkill. $1,500 worth of graphics card. Actually, a little bit more. It's like $1,650. Just absolutely crazy, but you're gonna get a hell of a lot of performance out of this, but, it is overkill. It's not needed at all, but damn it, for a $3,000 build, we could do it, and we did it here. The GTX 980 as a single card is a beast of a video card. Just imagine putting 3 of them together. Now, granted, you're not getting performance of 3 980s combined. That's not how SLI works. That's why I've never been a fan of SLI. But you get the point anyway. Around $1,600 for 3 980s. I mean, in a $3,000 build, we could do it. So why the hell not? Now we got to power those 980s. So for the power supply, I went with the EVGA SuperNOVA 1000 watt 80 plus gold certified fully modular ATX power supply. $160 for this power supply. This PC is going to roughly use around 800 watts at max TDP. So 1000 watts seemed pretty reasonable for $160. It's also fully modular, so that's going to keep cable management really easy, and for $160 this was a wise option, especially because we do have the 3 980s, so getting 1000 watts definitely made a lot of sense, and it's gold certified, and it's from EVGA, the SuperNOVA series. It's really good for $160. For the case, I went with the Corsair Obsidian Series 900D Black Aluminum ATX Super Tower computer case, even bigger than full tower. $338 for this case. Awesome case from Corsair. Aesthetically, it looks great. It has a side window so you can show off to all your friends if some poor soul does end up buying this case. I shouldn't call it poor soul. Hell, if you're getting a PC like this, you're probably doing pretty well for yourself. But yeah, just a great case from Corsair. It's super tower. It's going to fit all your parts, no problem. A lot of ventilation, a lot of cooling, which you're going to need since you are running three 980s, and really easy to do cable management in this as well, because, you know, the power supply is fully modular, so that's great as well. $338. Expect a really nice case, and if you're spending that kind of money on a case, definitely you should expect one. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment down below. Like I said, I recommend no one getting this PC. It's just a fun video to do, and a lot of you guys requested me to do it, so here it is, a $3,000 gaming PC build. It's actually a little over $3,000. It's like $3,300, but hey, I really don't expect anyone to buy this PC. I mean, if you do, let me know. That'd be actually pretty cool if somebody does end up buying this $3,000 build. But I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. If you have any requests for future videos, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Peace.